Good morning. I'm John Bitson, the Menard Family Director of the Sheila and Robert Challey Institute for Global Innovation and Growth. This morning, I'd like to introduce you to Zahid Anwar. Zahid is an Associate Professor of Computer Science at NDSU and a faculty scholar in the Challey Institute. Welcome, Zahid.
Thank you for having me, John.
It's great to have you here this morning. Zahid, you have a lot of very interesting research related to cybersecurity. What kinds of questions do you aim to tackle with your research?
Well, the digital age has spawned both marvels and mayhems. We are seeing the number of news articles on a cool new gadget or online service, only slightly outpace the number of aghast exposés on data privacy issues. My research aims to answer questions like how can we align companies' behaviors with users' data privacy desires. What can we do to protect consumers in terms of remedial measures in case of companies' data malevolence? What role does regulation play? And what do we do if one person's definition of privacy conflicts with another person's desire for consumer trust? And so, I aim to answer some questions like these.
Yeah, I think these are very interesting questions to a lot of people, very important. Could you talk a little bit about some of the impacts that your research has on society?
Yes, so we are seeing a whole host of disruptive technologies. These technologies have the potential to improve society in terms of better health facilities, improving our lifestyle, reducing climate change. But if misused, these technologies do have the potential to cause problems with our safety and privacy. Just consider, for example, you have DNA testing and genetic testing. That's helping us with curing hereditary diseases. It's helping us find long-lost relatives. And even catch very elusive criminals. But if misused, it can gravely impact your ability to gain employment, your health and life insurance benefits. Did you know that virtual reality is headsets give you these really immersive experiences where you can connect with loved ones, spend time with your friends online, and do things that you would normally do in the physical world. But they do increase the opportunity for attackers to conduct cyberbullying, to do cyber stalking, and modern-day cars. Modern-day cars have sensors that allow them to figure out and monitor your environment. So if they can provide you features like turn-by-turn navigation, and in case of emergencies, they can even automatically call for emergency roadside assistance. But at the same time, companies are using these cars to collect information, personal information about you in a very intrusive way. So, things like how you drive and the kind of infotainment that you listen to is all recorded. So there's hundreds of examples like these.
Oh, sounds like you have a lot of work in front of you. There's a lot of great technologies, but again, very important and relevant concerns related to privacy and how data could be used, and cybersecurity as well. Mm-hmm. So, are there additional questions that you'd like to tackle in your research in the future?
Yes. So these disruptive technologies have the potential to improve our society. But ever since the Edward Snowden revelations, we are seeing that the public's trust has been eroded in in the collection of data. Now, the governments are clamping down with data privacy regulations, and a lot of innovative companies and startups are shuttering their doors to avoid this data privacy laws hammer. So I think that my future research is about having these digital technologies continue to respect people and their privacy. Privacy and innovation does not need to be at odds, and in the future it's going to be important to have both, for both growth as well as progress.
Those are excellent points, because again, people are concerned about their privacy, but we also don't want to harm innovation by having too onerous of regulations. So thanks again for sitting down with me to talk about your research. It's been super interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you find out in the future. So thanks, Zahid.
Thank you, John.